Think of hard, hand-carved gemstones, 18-karat golds, and whimsical wearable arts. So let's jump into our amazing products today. The first one I want to introduce would be this one, where we have this incredible lion pendant. As you can see, this piece is all about powerful contrast, and the lion itself is sculpted with so much fierce details. As you can see, very much of details, very delicate. You can see the strength in its mane and the calm determination in its face. It's cast in solid sterling silver and then plated in this rich, warm 18-karat gold that glows. And you can see there are also some carving on the gold, very much of a detail. But right at the center, set right where the heart should be, is this beautiful, smooth, milky pink rose quartz stone. The rose quartz has this gentle, calming energy, and it creates this amazing narrative about having a brave lion heart spirit while still leading with kindness and love. It's a talisman you can wear close to your own heart, a daily reminder of your own inner strength and compassion. Okay, next up, we could look at some earrings. Let's look at these beautiful lemon citron earrings. So here we have Absolute Sunny Citron Lemon earrings. Imagine the brightest, most cheerful yellow you can think of. That's the color of this perfectly polished citron lemon. The gemstone is cut and shaped into this plump lemon form. It is very juicy looking. That feels both modern and classic. It dangles from a simple, elegant 18-karat gold fish hook, and the gold setting has a tiny sculpted leaf detail right here on the top. As you can see, probably on both sides. So it makes the whole thing looks incredibly lifelike. When the light hits this, the citron just beams, throwing off a little spark of gold light. They are ultimate mood lifters designed to bring a splash of joy and brightness to your look. Literally like wearing a little drop of sunshine on each of your ears. Very beautiful. Okay, next up, let me put these back first. Next, how about some juicy grapes? I want to show you this pure artistry. Look at how juicy it looks and so clear. So this is a hand-carved amethyst grape cluster, and this isn't just a setting. A master carver took a single solid piece of deep purple amethyst and painstakingly carved it into an abundant 3-dimension bunch of grapes. It is perfect. Look at all the details. You can see the artistry in every curve. Each grape is round and full, and they all nestle together in a way that looks completely natural and organic. The surface isn't perfectly smooth. It has a subtle texture that mimics the natural matte finish of a real grape skin. It is not. Look at that. Holding this piece is like holding a little sculpture, and it takes to reveal such a beautiful natural form from within a raw crystal. Beautiful. Stunning. Next up, let's look at some, how about some necklace? Or we could go into these tiny little citron lemon size. This is a brilliant craftsmanship on this hand-carved citron lemon size. It is so tiny and yet so detailed. Look at that. A carver has taken a piece of a vibrant yellow citron to shape it into a perfect lifelike citrus wedge. You can clearly see the individual segments all meeting at the very central point, which is right here. And the surface is polished to a high glossy shine, making it look wet and juicy. Yes, definitely. And oh, what is Roblox? The surface, as it's just been cut, it is translucent, so light passes through it. As you can see, when the light shines through, it gives that rich color. Very, very much pretty. It's a simple, elegant, and utterly joyful piece that celebrates the beauty of simple, everyday things in most luxurious ways. Beautiful. Next up, we should look at some, how about raspberries? Okay, let me take this big thing off. Okay, here we go. So look at how that raspberry looks. Oh my god. First off, the details on the studs. Oh my god, look at that leaf. Crazy detail. Now for something truly special though, look at these agate raspberry studs. These are made from pure natural agates. This is where natural does most of the beautiful work. So each raspberry is a real slice of agate stone. They are a masterpiece of tiny, intricate textures. Each earring is designed to look exactly like a plump, just picked raspberry. This stunning, unique stone is then cradled into a fantastically detailed 18-karat gold setting that forms the berry's texture. And wow, the gold looks almost like a delicate leaf holding this beautiful natural wonder and definitely hanging from it. Every pair is completely one of a kind since we are all hand carved. Beautiful. Okay, next up, let's look into our agate pendant right here. Beautiful. Oh wow. You see how when the light shines through, there's like a reflect, and the color changing on the inside of the stone is perfect. So this orange segment pendant, which is made from agate, is a fantastic example of nature's own art. What you're looking at is a polished slice of natural agate, and the stone's inherent bands have created this perfect illusion of an orange internal segments. The layer shifts, as you can see right here, between translucent white, creamy orange, and sometimes even earthy brown. Yeah, look at that. It is creating a beautiful layered depth. And It's been polished to a glass-like smoothness, so it feels incredibly to the touch and it catches to the light beautifully. As you can see, when the light changes, the color also changes. Suspended from a chain, it becomes a modern and geometric and yet totally organic piece of art that appeals to anyone who loves unique conversation starting jewelry. Next up, we also have this pendant, which is pretty much the same. We have this wonderful vibrant citron orange slice necklace. The pendant is a full, cheerful slice of an orange, meticulously carved from a single piece of sunny citron. The carver has defined each plump, juicy segment, and the stone has been polished to a high glass finish that makes it look refreshing sweet and, yeah, juicy. The color is pure, radiant yellow that seems to hold light within itself. When it's hanging from a chain, it sits as a bright, happy focal point that both is playful and elegantly crafted. It is a piece that embodies joy and warmth, designed to bring a smile to your face every time you see it catching the light. Very beautiful. Next up, we could look into these. These are actually lab grown. Look at how translucent that is. These are lab grown peridot liam necklace. So this is incredibly peaceful and beautiful. This is actually pretty fresh and also fun. Main part is a bright zesty green lemon pendant that looks like it was just picked from the tree. It is very, very clear. As you can see, that's the specialty about like lab-grown gems. It's which is very vibrant and it also catches the light beautifully. The stone is cut into a perfect lemon shape and set into a very, very beautiful shape. It hangs perfectly also from this very simple chain. The necklace is such a happy piece. It's like wearing a little splash of summer that adds a pop to the color of any outfit, from a simple t-shirt to a nice dress. It's also a great choice if you love pretty gems that are made in a way that's kind of to the planet. It is a cheerful and stylish piece you'll want to wear all the time. Next up, we could look at the special. Ooh. Ooh, give me 1 second. It is stuck into the. Okay, got it. Let's look at this beautiful Buddha. We have this incredibly peaceful and beautiful Buddha pendant. Look at that. And also from the back, you could see the figure of a Buddha is crafted from a warm rose quartz. And it also has a shiny layer of gold. But this is gold plated. It is giving really rich and luxurious look. Right in the center, there's a smooth polished rose quartz stone. The soft pink stone is known for its gentle and loving energy, making the whole piece feel very calming. You can see that the Buddha has its very symbolic smile. It is for a wonderful piece to wear for a sense of daily peace and mindfulness. It hangs perfectly from any chain, sitting close to your heart as a little reminder to stay calm and centered to no matter how busy your day gets. It is both a beautiful accessory and a personal token for tranquility. For anyone who also believes in religion. Okay. And we have some tiny pieces over here, which are really, really cute. And tiny, but yet with so much of a detail. Look at that. Oh my God. You can see every fur. You could see its teeth. You could also see its eyes and nose. Oh, okay. So this is a dragon head made from natural topaz. And it's not just a pendant. It's a detailed sculpture of a dragon carved from a genuine natural topaz gemstone. The topaz has a beautiful, clear, light blue color that shines within. The carving is amazing. You can see the dragon's fierceful eyes right here. Very much of a detail. And the sharp details of its snouts and also the ears. Oh, okay, right here. This is a piece that feels both ancient and magical, like wearing something from a fantasy story, right? Just imagine seeing this in like an antique store or something like that. Wearing this is a bold statement of strength and also imagination. It's for anyone who wants to carry a symbol of power, wisdom, and a little bit of magic with them every single day. Cute. Okay, next up we also can look at this. This is a beautiful, beautiful jadeite. Look at that. Oh my God. This also has details on the back. This is a very traditional symbolic dragon. Very much of a detail, as you could see, the scalps and also like the backbones, the horns, the teeth, and also its claws. Hey. We also have these tiny amethyst pendants. This is a beautiful lion. Very, very translucent, as you can see, beautifully carved. Very beautiful. Also, the furs is giving a very special texture when you touch it. With all these hand carving details, you could get like a very, very realistic pendant. And we also have this is also made from a natural topaz. Look at that. You can see even the mustache holes. And very, very little detail. You can see the eyes are transparent. The face is unpolished. And look at the back. Wow. With all these furs details, imagine how long it would take. Oh my, look at these carvings. Very beautiful. Next up, we also have these tiny little. This is also another dragon head, but made from amethyst. As you could see, looks pretty similar, but with this rich purple, you could see that it is definitely giving a more mysterious vibe, more of that ancient vibe and everything else with all these carvings. Also from the back, you could see that those are the mustache. Beautiful. Then we have something fun. We have these unpolished turquoise. Beautiful, right? It looks like a piece of art that you would see somewhere in the museum. This is an unpolished turquoise. And very much of a detail. You could see the texture. It kind of also like, it's perfect for this piece because you could see like the stone matches perfectly for the frog's details, the toad. Perfect with all these lines that are carved in. Also its legs. Just imagine like the texture you would feel on a toad. Very, very perfect for this gemstone. We also have this toad in rose quartz. This is also unpolished. Very detailed. This is more, you could see more details on this rose quartz because it's clear and transparent. You could see the dots on like the texture of the toad's skin. It is definitely very detailed. You could even see the skin's lines. Oh my. Look at that cute eyes. Very cute. Very much detailed. This is also a toad, but it is a jadeite, which is, you could see it has that rich green and some dark green into it. You could also feel like a texture on the back of its, definitely. And those eyes, very cute. It is perfectly carved. You could see the lines. Oh my god. So each and one piece of these are very unique. You could see that they are not the same, not like exact the same, because they are all each hand carved. Okay. So let's get back to our little citron earrings, fish hooks right here. They're very juicy with that. Also, these are 18 karat golds with these leaf decorating them, holding them, hanging them. So we have these also from a very classic fish hook. Very simple yet very fun to wear. And so imagine you would like brightest, most cheerful yellow that you could ever find on your ears. And this is just perfectly polished. Look at that. The lines, like there are unpolished parts in between the line, but that is for the texture. It will show more of the juicy, plump look and gives that very juicy feel to like to fool your eyes. The gemstone is also cut and shaped into this like citron lemon slice that feels both modern and classic. It then goes from a very, very simple, elegant 18 karat gold fish hooks. And the gold setting has a tiny sculpted leaf detail right here. Very much of a detail, tiny but yet very elegant. When the light hits this piece, oh my, look at that. So it gives like a spark of gold light, and it's has the ultimate like mood lifters designed to bring like a splash of joy and brightness to your look. Definitely a plus for your outfit of the day. Okay. Back to my favorite grapes. These are the most juicy crystal grapes I've ever seen. So this is carved purely from an amethyst. This is a master carver, like who took a single solid piece of deep purple amethyst and they carved it into this abundant three-dimensional bunch of grapes. As you can see, every single angle, it is perfectly carved. Look at how juicy that looks. So you can see the artistry in every curve. Each grape is rounded and full. They all are nestled together in a way that looks completely natural and organic. The surface isn't perfectly smooth though. You could still like feel the texture and the bumps on like to mimic a real grape. So holding this piece is like holding a little sculpture, and it is to the skills it takes to reveal such a beautiful and natural form from within a raw crystal. Look at that. Can you imagine? Okay, next up we could I'm gonna go into back my favorite piece, which are these beautiful, beautiful raspberry air studs. Look at that. I love definitely this 18 karat gold leaves that is dangling. It is so fitting. So look at these. These are made from agates, so agates are actually like less transparent, but this is where natural does most of the beautiful work. Each raspberry is a real slice of agate stone. They are a masterpiece of tiny, intricate textures. Each earring is designed to look exactly like a plump, just picked raspberry. You could also look at the other one, they look identical. So this stunning, unique stone is then cradled into a fantastic, detailed 18 karat gold setting that forms the berry's texture. The gold looks almost like a delicate leaf holding this beautiful natural wonder, and every pair should be one of a kind. We also have a lot more products to view on our website. You could also go into my bio and you'll see that there's a link for our website. You could go look. So everything in our stream is 20% off. You could DM us and then let us send you a coupon code. Then you could also go shop in our website. So next up we have these beautiful hand-carved citron lemon slice. Look at that. And also the color of that sunny yellow is just beautiful. So to check out these brilliant craftsmanship on this very delicate lemon slice, the carver has to take a piece of bright yellow citron and shape it into a perfect lifelike citrus wedge. As you can see clearly the individual segments. Every individual segment is very clear, and it is bumpy on the textures you can see. So every individual segment meets at this centerpiece, which is right here, just like a real slice of lemon, of course. So the surface is polished to a high glossy shine, and to make it look wet and juicy, as if it's just been cut. Definitely. It is translucent, so when the light passes through it, making it glow within this warm honey-eyed light from within. It is a simple, elegant, and utterly joyful piece that celebrates the beauty of a simple, everyday thing in most luxurious days. You could use this as a pendant. It is definitely cute to see it hanging from off like a white t-shirt. Add to your outfit. Next up, we could look at these. These are actually agate orange segments. You can see when the light passes through it, the color changes. Very beautiful and very special. So this agate orange segment pendant is a fantastic example of nature's own art. What you're looking at is a polished slice of natural agate and the stone inherent. Concentric bands have created this perfect illusion of an orange internal segments. Look at that. Perfect. So the layer shifts between translucent white, kind of like that, creamy, and orange, and sometimes even earthy browns. You could see the darker sides, and it creates a beautiful layered depth. It's been polished to a glass-like smoothness, so it feels incredible to the touch and catches the light beautifully. Suspended from a chain, it becomes a modern, geometric, and yet totally organic piece of art that appeals to anyone who loves unique, conversation-starting jewelry. If you have anything that you would like to check out in detail, you could also leave a note in the comments, or you could go check out my link in bio. So next up we have these actually lab-grown ones. These are lab-grown peridot lemon necklace. So this looks super fresh and fun and very, very translucent. The main part is a bright Zetsi green lemon pendant that looks like it was just picked from the tree. It's made from a lab-grown peridot, which is a really clear, vibrant green stone that catches the light beautifully. The stone is cut into a perfect lemon shape and then set from a simple chain. This necklace is such a beautiful and happy piece. It's like wearing a little splash of summer that also adds a pop of color to any outfit, from a simple t-shirt to a nice dress. It's also a great choice if you love pretty gems that are made in a way that's kind to the planet. This is actually lab grown, so you could see how translucent it is. It's a cheerful and stylish piece that you'll want to wear all the time. Look at that, beautiful, isn't it? That neon lemon green is just beautiful. And next up, we could look at our little Buddha right back here. So we have this incredibly peaceful and beautiful Buddha pendant. As you can see, the figure of the Buddha is crafted from a solid silver and then coated in a warm, shiny layer of gold. As you can see, these are plated 18 karat golds. So it gives a really rich and luxurious look, and yet right at the center, you can see that there's a smooth polished rose quartz stone. Ooh, focus. This soft pink stone is known for its gentle and loving energy, making the whole piece feel very calming. You can see the very symbolic Buddha smile on its face, and makes a wonderful piece to wear for a sense of daily peace and also mindfulness. It hangs perfectly on any chain, sitting close to your heart as a little reminder to stay calm and centered no matter how busy your day is. It's both a beautiful accessory and a personal token of tranquility. Okay, let's put that back. Next, we could look at also our tiny pieces. Right here, my favorite topaz dragon head. It is very tiny, but look at the amount of details that just holds within it. Oh my god. You could see that it has these beautiful details carved also on its eyes and also on its horns. So this is a natural topaz dragon head, and you could use it more as a pendant. It is also a detailed sculpture of a dragon carved from a genuine natural topaz gemstone. The topaz has a beautiful and clear light blue color that shines from within. The carving is amazing. You can see that the dragon's fierceful eyes, that's right here, very details. You can see how the light reflects and it's rounded. So it's like wearing something from a fantasy story, right? Wearing this is a bold statement of strength and imagination. It's for anyone who wants to carry a symbol of power wisdom and a little bit of magic with them every day. You could also like just use it as like a lucky charm. Very, very cute. We also have these amethyst. These are beautifully carved from an amethyst. So this is actually something that you could play with. Beautiful. These are actually tiny. And we also have this made from citron, also a dragon head. Very, very much of a detail. These are actually made from citron. Each piece are hand carved, so you can imagine the amount of work that it takes to carve something like this and make it so lifelike. Very much of a detail. And also when the light shines through it, oh my god, look at how transparent that is. Ooh, pretty. We also have this tiny version of my unpolished turquoise top. Cute. It is just, it blends perfectly into this turquoise. The texture and everything is perfectly made. It just feels like it's naturally designed to look this way. And oh, we also have these unpolished grapes. So let's compare. So this is how it looks like when it's unpolished. Our little grapes. When it's unpolished, you could also see like how there are some carves still in there, and it actually looks more realistic this way, right? But this looks way more juicy. Look at that. Very beautiful amethyst. And it is very fun to wear. Just imagine that. This is a pendant. And next up, we could also look at our agate raspberries. So these are actually just a raspberry agate, which is beautifully hand carved, and look at how juicy and plump that looks. Very, very pretty. So how these are designed to make into these ear studs. So our ear studs right here. The gold part is actually 18 karat gold, and these ear studs are definitely pretty. These are made from agates as well. So it gives that juicy and also like raspberry-like texture. Definitely every piece is hand carved. And this is how the nature does its work. So each raspberry is a real slice of agate stone, and it is a masterpiece of tiny and intricate texture. Each earring is designed to look exactly like a plump and just picked raspberry. This stunning, unique stone is then cradled into a fantastically detailed 18 karat gold, as you could see on the top. And it is a delicate leaf holding right here. Very, very, very detailed. And each pair is completely one of a kind. Oop. This is actually something really, really fun. So this is a agate wolf head. As you can see, oh my god, look at those furs. And also like the ears, the details, like the inner parts. Ooh, feels like I'm actually like petting a wolf head, but actually no, but. Ooh, here's also like some translucent parts you can see, because it's all natural, so the colors could change depending on the lighting. And with all these details, I mean, just imagine like to play with it. Look at the ears, the lines, those are all natural. And also like just imagine playing it like when you're bored, when you're thinking about something, you're just playing it within your hands and feeling the texture of it. Very, very much like a piece of art. And next up, we also have these topaz, lion head. Look at that. Doesn't it look like Simba? And also like the eyes are very transparent. It's to make that look more lifelike, and with the amount of details that it has on the back, the furs, all the carvings. The head is not perfectly round, but that is the art about hand carving. Isn't that just great? Ooh. Also look at those little tiny holes for its mustache. I hope it has real mustache and it feels more amazing. Next up we have this. Ooh, look at that light. So as you can see, this is an carving made from an amethyst. This is also another piece of lion head. And you could see from the back how much of a detail it takes to carve a head with all these beautiful furs. And even its forehead has this popping. Oh, the lightning is just perfect on this thing. See how beautifully it catches the light? Wow. So with all these, well, tiny mustache, and also you can see how the eyes are polished, is to give a real life like. And when you play with it in your hands, you can feel how incredible this texture is and the carving is. It is definitely not something very lightly carved. These are all like a masterpiece of art. Beautiful. Okay, we could go back to our lemons. So these beautiful citron carved lemon fish hook earrings. As you can see, these are also made from 18 karat golds. It has these little leaf details. So this gives you that sunshine look. And also with this, it adds like a pop to your outfit. It is definitely also very juicy, and look at how it catches the light. Look at how transparent that looks, and with all the texture the carving provided, it is definitely stunning. Oh, we have this tiny little pendant. This looks very transparent, but this is also actually made from an amethyst. It is less darker in color, but comparing to like unpolished ones, this one is like completely polished. That is why it looks more transparent. With all of this carving details, look at those tiny teeny ears, and also, ooh, I noticed how this one doesn't have a mustache, but that is also cute with the furs and also the eyes. Ooh, it has big eyes. So with the furs, it's very much of a detail. When you play with it, you can feel like the smooth back, but also like in contrast, like there's like that very textured fur feel. You could like just play with it in your hands. I feel like I could have it for 24 hours. And back to our peridot, lab-grown peridot necklace. This is just something that feels very sunny, bright, and just juicy and summer to play with. This is definitely very much of translucent color. You can see how the neon green is popping through even in like my studio lighting. It is very pretty. Look at how it catches the lights, and also just with like a simple necklace, you could feel how it would just go with your outfit. It gives that juicy look as well, but this is actually lab grown, which is more of a nice way to produce an earthy like. Cute. Next up, we also have these. Look at that. This is actually like a kind of like an orange slice. This is made from citron. Beautiful. Look at how transparent that looks and juicy. So you could see on the surface, these are actually not flat. These are like slightly plumped, and it feels just like a real slice of orange. How when you peel it, you know how when you peel the slice of an orange off, it feels like kind of bumpy. That's how it feels on my hands right now. So as you could see, very plump and juicy and transparent when it comes to these products. Lovely, isn't it? Next up, we could go back to our little... Ooh, this one is just a masterpiece. Look at all the details on this jadeite. This is beautiful. I kind of want to have it for my own, but look at that. Can you imagine like just wearing this pendant and then people will wonder like, actually though, is that actual real? Isn't that just like fantastic? Look at all those details and the claws, and also like, oh, even the nails. So much of a detail. Also, there are details on the back. This is actually like a symbolic dragon. And on the scalps, these are all the furs are right here. Look at how those horns look. Incredibly detailed. And then we could look at our little wolf head. Isn't this cute? I mean, you could also like customize these. It doesn't have to be a wolf head. You could be your own pet's head, right? Wouldn't that be cute? And also like the ears and the naturals. Oh my, I love these natural looks. Like with all of these, and also like with these natural furs and the natural coloring in its setting, it changes color kind of when the different lightning hits. Incredible. Okay, and then we could look at our agate. This is actually an agate orange slice. You could see how when the light hits, it's changing color. So there's like the layers and different colors to it. So this one is also it is not completely flat, as you could see on the sides. It has that bump to it, and it makes it feel more plump and juicy, and also definitely on each side. It is not just about carving these lines, it's also about carving each and every one of these to a more plump feel. And look at how that incredibly changed when the lightning hits. Look at that darker rich brown and these warm orange. And beautiful. So it hangs from a simple necklace chain, but just imagine wearing it. It's like a simple kind of like touch to your outfit, and it makes people feel like you're actually wearing a piece of a tiny orange, but these are actually made from natural agates. Very beautiful. We could also look at these. These are the sunny and juicy lemon earring. These are actually just hanging from simple fish hooks, but as you can see, these 18 karat gold details where these leaves are also carved. So each piece is hand carved and also definitely just incredibly clear and juicy. If you want to purchase any of our products, please just visit my bio and go to our website. We are having 20% off on everything in our live stream. So 20% off on everything in our live stream. Please DM us before you purchase, and we could send you a coupon code so you could get 20% off on our website. Look at this beautiful thing. So with all these grapes that I've been showing before, you could make it into a beautiful necklace. So look at that detail. From the leaves to the grapes, everything is hand carved. Look at how realistic that looks. Very, very juicy, and I love how that dark amethyst purple just goes with the 18 karat gold, brings out a touch of luxurious feel to your outfit, and also yet a very young vibe, and very classic and elegant. Imagine wearing this. Like, I mean, if I see people wearing this, I'd be saying, like, they have a really good taste in jewelry. Look at that. These are actually very unique jewelries to show your own identity, to show people how you love unique things. These are actually also very fun to play with. It's kind of like a masterpiece. So with different lighting, you see how translucent it gets. It also reflects lights from different angle because since they are all hand carved, they're rounded and very plump and juicy. This is also one of my favorites so far. Okay, put that back. Next up, we could also look at our lion pendant right here. So right here, this is our lion pendant, and it is actually made of rose quartz. And this is actually silver plated with 18 karat gold. And just look at how beautiful those details are. Even the golds are hand carved, and also on this lion part in the center. So this incredibly lion pendant is all about powerful contrast. The lion itself is sculpted with so much fierce detail. You can see that the strength in its mane, and also like the calm determination in its face. It is casted in solid sterling silver and then plated in this rich, warm 18 karat gold that just glows, and also with these details. But right at the center, sits right where the heart should be, is this beautiful, smooth, milky pink rose quartz stone. Look at that. So the rose quartz has this gentle and calming energy, and it creates this amazing narrative about having a brave, lion-hearted spirit while still leading with kindness and love. It's a talisman you could wear close to your own heart, a daily reminder of your own inner strength and compassion, of course. And beautifully with that also a little crown that symbolizes your own inner strength. Definitely beautiful. Okay, let me put that back. So next up, we could also look at our little other lions. So this lion is made from a natural topaz. It's very meticulously hand carved. And you can see how it has holes for those little mustache, and you can see how carefully the eyes are transparent, and you could even see the nostrils. And also with these hairs, the amount of details on the back, it is definitely amazing to see that. As you could see on the back of its head, it is having a lot of like hand carved details that we are actually very proud of. With all these details that we have is just incredible to play with in your hands. So when you're actually like bored or you're playing with things in your hands, you can like smudge it, and you can feel how these little details and how it actually like leads your finger into like different angles. Like it just feels amazing to play with. It's also great as a pendant. It kind of like symbolizes how strong you are and also your inner strength. We also have this amethyst lion head. It is also like hand carved, and look at that lightning. It catches the light beautifully, and it gives that mysterious look in and that very powerful calm face. Wow. And very transparent actually, but these are meant to be matte. And look at that tiny little mustache, very, very cute. But I love how this piece catches lights. It is incredible. Look at that. Just how it catches light is already one thing. And you could also look from the back. The back is completely transparent and clear. You could see how much detail it actually shows in here. So from the furs to the mustache to the foreheads to the eyebrows, everything is hand carved. You could see how much detail it is has included and also like how much effort each carver has put in. We then have also this clear little lion head. This one is very much polished and very clear. So you could see how it also has a huge amount of details from the furs to the nostrils and also like the mustache and also the eyes. Very much. Okay, we can move on to our agate pendant orange slice. So from this, oops, let me untangle this first. So from this, you could see how juicy this thing would actually look. So when the color changes, that means like the light is hitting from different angles. You could see how it catches natural light. This is actually like a wonderful piece of natural art because this is a natural agate and we cannot control like how it looks from the inside. But look at that. Isn't that like just crazy? This is something naturally formed. So if this piece you could see how it perfectly sits in the middle, and when the color changes it kind of also changes with this very juicy look. And with this beautiful necklace hanging from it, you could see how it just adds like a simple little orangey tone to your everyday life. Also very plump and juicy. Next up, we could get into these lab-grown gems. These are actually paradots that are lab-grown. So you could see how this neon green thing is just very much pretty. Look at that. But this is a little different from the raspberries and also the grapes. This one is very transparent. Therefore, you could see how we kept this side clean, so you could see how transparent that is, because that is one specialty about lab-grown gems. They are 100% transparent because it does not have those natural growings. Look at that. So personally, I like it better with like a silver chain, but we also have this in like a gold chain. But both chains are completely like silver. This one is plated into gold and this one is completely silver. Very cute. I think I like it both. Okay, next up we could look into our tiny lemons right here. So this piece is way too tiny, but it is lovely. Very lovely. So how we usually design it is into these beautiful fish hooks, but you could also use it as like a tiny pendant, and you could just have it into your sunny little look, because you know how we all love tiny and just yet elegant necklaces that could just kind of help us bring out more energy, makes people feel more joyful, adds a little color to your everyday life, and it makes you feel more sunny and juicy. Definitely is also something you could consider. And next up, we could also look at our, this is actually just, I can show you in detail, but this is just how this pendant looks on itself without the chain. As you can see, this is the natural work, and it So every color on the agate will be different because they're all natural, and how the layers are very, very natural and yet unique. So every piece would be very unique, and we are offering 20% off on every product in our live stream. So please DM me when you're gonna head out to our page and order. Please DM me and I will give you our coupon code so you could get 20% off on everything. Let's go back to our Buddha. So this Buddha is hand carved from rose quartz. As you could see, it is beautiful, and with the gold plated silvers, it is actually very detailed. You could also see from the back how detailed it is. This is a very symbolic Buddha. You can see its symbolic smile and the big earlobes. And yes, the big bellies. So I think everybody knows that when you wear Buddha, it kind of symbolizes good luck, inner self calm, and inner strength. It just helps you in every aspect. And also, rose quartz is to bring you that calm energy and to also like to help you everything. So I think would be like a perfect combination of the gemstones and also like the design of the carving. We also have this also in rose quartz, a very, very meticulously carved lion. Look at the detail. So this is also like plated in 18 karat gold. Everything are completely silver and plated in 18 karat gold. And as you could see, the details, the eyebrows and the furs, you could see even on the sides of the pendant, you could see like there are carvings on the gold. Those are actually definitely cute. And also on the crown. So the crown will be kind of like symbolizing you're the king and you're the queen. And definitely is just cute. So next up, since we are ending our stream in 5 minutes, I want to thank you all for joining me today. And if there's anything that you're interested in, please let me know, and I will be showing it to you in detail. This is actually cute. I mean, I want to show you my favorite one again before we leave. So this is actually my favorite. This is made hand carved from natural agate, and the air studs are completely 18 karat gold. As you can see, it is beautiful. And so for the last 5 minutes, we're gonna be just randomly chatting. If there's any questions you would like to ask, if there's any products you would like to view, you could just leave a comment below and let me know if there's anything else you want to look at. We are offering 20% off on every product. You could also go to our bio page. So you could see in our bio that we have a whole website. You could also go view it, and we are offering 20% off on everything. But please DM me before you shop anything, and I will be giving you a coupon code for 20% off. Cute. Is there anything else you guys would want to look at? We could also like check them out in detail. Where's my favorite lion head? Look at that. I love the details on the back. Well, thank you everyone for joining us, and I hope to see you guys soon. And if there's anything else you would like to ask us, please DM us. We also take customized orders. And definitely, if there's anything you would like to design, please let us know. We will be contacting. And please stay tuned for our next live. Beautiful. Okay. Here. So everything is hand carved, and we use mostly natural stones. And I will hope to see you guys soon again, and hope you all have a lovely day.